Hey YouTube, I'm Jonathan. This is Media Recoil, and we're going to go right into episode 5 of The Boys called Good for the Soul. And we just left off with Homelander letting 132 people around about die in a plane crash because he messed up and he burned the controls. It was a very dark turn for the character. He seems to be going worse and worse, and he was still what takes him down even lower is that he was able to spin it so they can still get the military bill to pass so they can join the soups can be in the military. So I guess we're gonna be picking off of there because that speech would rally a ton of people, and the Spice Girls captured the woman that was locked up in that Chinese underground prison-ish testing thing, and I guess we're gonna learn a little bit more about her, and we're probably gonna get more development into Starlight and Huey's relationship. So, before we get started, please consider subscribing, hit the bell to get notifications about when I post new videos, because I'm gonna run through all these episodes, review them at the end. Stick around for the review. If you want to talk about the episode or even the show, please consider going into the comments. Let's have a discussion. I'm more than willing to talk to anyone just to share our love for this show and just TV media in general. All right, so let's start.
You've been shooting it up for weeks. You really think I wouldn't notice?
I'm done, man. Nah, I'm fucking done. Cold turkey.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Homelander, for giving me the chance. Appreciate it.
Damn.
Hey.
He got them all walking a tight line.
I love you.
Ooh.
Family. I'll always be watching over you.
That
Always.
does not sound comforting at all.
Attaboy.
Yeah, she is not having it. Not yet. Oh, that religious expo. Led by the hypocrite Ezekiel. Whoa. If anyone's gonna be singing at a religious event,
I like this outfit.
who else than someone with wings?
God.
And
Yeah,
especially
wasn't it kinda
angelic
like,
wings.
Nicki Minaj thing.
To Jesus said, hey bro, bring it in. You shouldn't need proof.
God, they got their hand in everything.
Because I say
The
so,
religion,
because
business,
you
they're trying to get into the
have
military. That is ridiculous.
faith. People who have faith, those are my peeps, y'all.
And just go up to Ezekiel. Hey man, what's up with you smuggling blue dope into Chinatown basement?
Once you show him this.
This is from that club you took me to?
You remembered our first night together. I'm touched.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this plan? This kid needs to be trained up, Butcher.
Huey, you've done a murder. Comparatively speaking, this will be a piece of cake.
Seriously, well, I guess if you look at it that way, yeah, for sure.
No.
Not really sure what you're saying, son.
I'm saying, if there is some geezer up there with a big white beard, he's a real heavyweight cunt.
I'm sorry, did you just call God a C word?
Yeah, he's done harm for mass murder and giving kids cancer. And his big old answer to the existential clusterfuck that is humanity is to nail his own bleeding son to a plank. That is a cunt move. Come on, even you got to agree with me here.
Please.
We should lob a fucking nuke at him,
Sir.
get it over and done with. You know what I'm saying?
We're sorry. We apologize. My man.
All right, good talk. Think about it. I'm here all day, all right?
He called God a
Calm
cunt.
down just a little bit. Huh?
Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. You're in the black back. Shout and praise the Lord.
Fuck you. I'm Episcopalian.
Way to keep a low
It's not
profile.
wrong having a little church up.
Homelander,
is an ordained minister in Samaritan's Embrace. Together, we will be rebaptizing you, my most loyal followers.
On this blessed day, you will be reborn a Christian.
So weird.
Washed clean of all your sins.
Something wrong, Huey?
No? No, I'm totally comfortable. Why would you ask that?
Well, your blood pressure is 150/90.
Yeah, sorry. Just, I'm afraid of water.
Don't panic. Then I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Dude. Holy crap. He knows something's wrong.
Thank you all once again for allowing me to be a part of this beautiful occasion. Thank you. Thank you. See you, friend.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. May the light of God shine in your lives.
Excuse me, sir. May I speak with you just for a moment? I understand, sir, but I need your guidance. I need Christ's guidance.
What is it?
Just hold on 1 second. Let me just show you something.
Phone. Waterproof phone? Oh, God.
What's wrong?
You fucked me. And you played my butt like jazz. With poise and skill and willingness to improvise.
What do you want? You want a little bit of money? Are you here for money?
You ship boxes labeled as polio vaccine, but they're not really polio vaccine, are they? They're compound V. Here's how this is gonna go. You're gonna tell me. Are they a video? Trends #1 on Twitter. Tonight.
All right, Louis, we got some grew up hair.
The gay away shit.
Way to improvise.
Hello?
They're coming. They're on to you, babe. Black Noir was outside my apartment.
What location? Which addresses do they have?
If they got to my place, all of them.
What a loyal chick. Ride or die. That's ride or die.
Jackpot.
Compound V? Oh, yeah. Lots of it.
To a baby?
God.
Whoa.
That's a fucking baby soup. Chosen boy got my ass. These cunts are made in the fucking lab.
All right.
Watch your learn, son.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Hey.
Oh.
Holy fuck!
Seriously.
That was diabolical.
Have I not been paying enough attention to you? Are you lonely? It must be hard, feeling so alone. I'm sorry. Come here.
This is
You
weird.
have to be good. You're my good boy.
I don't even know what to say. Like, holy crap. Whoa. She is fast. Damn. Holy crap. I don't think she's dead. Is she dead? No way. This too quick. Damn. Damn. We got Wolverine basically clawing people. He's super fast healing. Super durable. This is basically a female Wolverine.
You are a miracle.
If you're gonna have someone on your side, someone that can't die is a good place to start. God. That was really interesting. Seth Rogen's in this. Well, producer. Oh, man. I knew she couldn't be dead. I was like, no way. It's too soon. Way too soon. There's no way she's dead. And that was a very interesting power. Because whoever has super healing is very dangerous. Because they are impossible to kill. Like, he just sliced her from her waist up to her chest. And she just healed in like 20, 30 seconds. She was up again. Well, not up, but she was alive, which is impressive, at least. That was so... I knew I actually couldn't have been dead. And going into the show, things I liked was we found out more about Compound V, and it looks like I was under the impression that heroes are born. Apparently not. They're just grown. They're like, they take babies and just I bet they take babies when they're born, and then instead of a regular IV drip or whatever that you'd give to a normal person, they're giving Compound V to like select kids. That way they can develop them into whatever power. So while everyone's under the impression that people are born super, they're not. They're being made and then being monetized by this corporation Vault. That is very interesting. The whole thing about like a lot of the supers is that they are born amazing, and that's why so many people like hold them up there, because they're unobtainable. They're just made that way. That's like I keep going back to the Superman comparison because there's just so many in there, but that's why like Lex Luthor and like the better comics that dive into why Lex Luthor hates Superman is the fact that Lex Luthor built a company, became one of the smartest men on the planet, one of the richest men on the planet. Just a brilliant mind, fought for everything he had, developed through, whether it was through his sheer genius or his cunning business savvy, and then all that just to become the man Lex Luthor Luthor Corp, and then comes this baby out of the sky, and he's just born better. That's why Lex Luthor hates Superman. Like in the better comics, he had to fight for everything he had, and then Superman is just born better, and that is a reason that why after that reason, Lex Luthor shot up so much more as a villain to me, because it's such a layered reason to hate someone that no matter how much you've fought, how much you've clawed your way, there comes this person that is just born, that just is better just because he exists, and that's like a reason that a lot of us can relate to, whether it's from work, school, that reason of just being better, of someone being better than you, just because of who they are, can drive someone to hate. And that is so very interesting. And I don't think they will. I wish they dive a little bit into that reasoning when people start to find out about Compound V. Because if Homelander isn't born Homelander, he is he's still crazy powerful, but he's not as unobtainable as a character like Superman or Thor. Like those people are just born. Like Thor didn't become Thor. He was born Thor. Superman wasn't born Clark Kent. He was born Superman. And that is a difference between a lot of superheroes, and why those two are in the god tier of their universes. And you if that speech sounds familiar, that whole tangent that I went on is because it is off of Kill Bill, and the second volume, I believe, when she goes to confront Bill, and he gives this amazing speech about why Superman has the best mythology. And I think if they can tie that idea, that premise that he had into this, into why Homelander isn't as amazing as he is, it would be super interesting and an amazing tangent that they could go down to. Like I would love to see if they can, and if they can have like a Batman moment for Carl Urban, like about Homelander not being brave, because a lot of these people think like Homelander is just amazing. He's honorable up to their eyes, and he's brave, but he's not brave. It doesn't take much to go into a fight if you know you can't get hurt. And that is why people love Batman more than Superman a lot of the times. Because Superman isn't brave. Batman is brave. He is human and he can get hurt. And if they just those two things, if they can tie that, it would make the show go so much deeper and so much more interesting. Not that it's not interesting right now, but it just gives that extra layers that would just make the show so rich and juicy. And if they keep exploring Queen Maeve's, like, she's really not the whole thing with that flight, not with everyone dying, the 123 people dying in that flight. If it looks like they're going more into that, we found out that she's an alcoholic, and it looks like she might have either she was with that woman and then left because of whatever Vo did, or she got sucked into the Seven and she stayed with Homelander, but she actually truly cares for that woman. But I guess it's not, especially with the vote being in the religion thing. I don't think they would want one of their superheroes dating someone of the same sex. And what I wanted from I think from the first reaction of episode 1, I said I wanted to know more about Queen Maeve, and we're getting that finally, of her not dealing and walking out of that speech that Homelander was given, and those two are gonna come to a head before the season's over. I have no doubt about that. Something's gonna happen, and something horrible can happen to her. I don't know what her power level is. It looks like it's nothing compared to him, but we'll see. And talking about Homelander, God, like it you go from one episode about him being a dark character, murdering people, and then him being perverted and just has like a weird relationship with Madeline. It goes from him killing the governor in the plane to him watching her pump breast milk through the walls and getting off on it, and then him killing or not trying to save anyone in that plane, to her cradling him and making him suck her fingers. It is just so weird. Homelander gets, there's like that relationship between Madeline and Homelander is gonna end so badly. Like, I have a sense that he's gonna get tired of being manipulated. He's going to act out very violently, and it is not going to end well for her. I can just see him killing her, because how do you control someone that is as powerful as him and does not want to be controlled? It just seems like a very dangerous combination. And we always see in movies and TV shows where there's this less powerful person controlling, especially a villain controlling this more powerful weapon. And slowly, episode by episode or throughout the movie, they start losing control until eventually the person that they were controlling just turns on them, and they always get killed. Almost always. And I feel like that's where this is going. In the beginning, he was 100% on board, being controlled, and slowly he is separating himself and just doing, not saying their speech and just going on his own tangent is a perfect example of what I'm saying, of him starting to deviate from the plan, and that is not going to sit well with anyone. And that little head in the lap trick that she did to try to control him is not going to last. It's like it'll lower his anger and like calm him, but it's not a solution. No way. For him, like someone like him it's like that old question. If you have a weapon that is so powerful, what do you do with it? Do you destroy it so no one has that weapon? That seems like the only thing you can't control him eventually. People like that are so like super powered, and he's already saying, I'm gonna answer to my own power. He is gonna go off in a very dark tangent, even darker, and is gonna end up with her death. I would be stunned if she survives the season the way she is, the way that the relationship is developing. And I really hope he doesn't do anything to her kid, because every time he looks at her, he looks like he's going to kill her. And not just her, the son. The son looks in danger. Every time Homelander looks at the kid, like the mom's turn, he looks at the kid. He looks at the kid with disgust and frustration. And ooh, if he kills him, that's like the point of no return. Like once you go down that route, not even like for some people the plane thing would be a point of no return, but he wasn't gonna save all those people because he couldn't lift the plane, as he said. So that could have been some people's point of no return for him. But I think if he were to kill that kid, that would be like he is way too far gone, and the only thing to do is try to find whatever his weakness is gonna be in this, because someone with that power level is not as interesting if they don't have a weakness that can be exploited. So I'm really interested in trying to find out what that weakness is gonna be. But thanks so much, guys, for watching, and can't wait to get on to the next episode. Please watch the previous episode reactions. Go into the comments, discuss. I'll be in there to read the comments. Let's just talk about the show. And if you want me to watch a show, put in the comments. I'll be more than happy to dive into whatever show you guys are interested in. And like, subscribe, and then I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.